6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
That's good.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Somebody's gonna be my victim. Ready, man. Huh?
Yo.
What happened?
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle. And
when I go get my gas?
We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this
my gal. Oh my gal, like. Word. You got the big one? Got him, man. I been had him. Big had him. Why I get her for Christmas?
All runs on this drive so far.
The big old teddy bear, pink one.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage.
Oh, so who you playing?
They're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Ready?
Yo.
Scores, man.
0-0.
Oh, y'all just start.
Yeah, I'm marching down the field though.
3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Who you playing? You playing up next again?
Now Kamara. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Calling a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. Well, they hit him in the backfield.
Nah, nobody want to talk about. They need 20s to be running tomorrow.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively.
Yeah, Nicky, them boy. They got a lot of 20s.
And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Jamie? Yeah, Jamie ass full of shit.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Why you been on the yard anyway?
Finds his target, Montgomery.
Why you got
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Because he used to mess with the boy.
19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
No, I just was wondering, cuz. You tell them, boy, you get a new truck? You tell them, boy, you get a new truck. You putting somebody in them, you putting Ike in them.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down.
Who you got somebody putting in them?
There you go, Drip.
You've got to take some pressure off this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish.
You playing Weezy's the playoffs
The run
against Philly?
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Against Philly?
Hey, Ryan, I ain't gonna lie, that'll be nice, boy, if you get about 4 truck, boy, for a 4 driver. If you could get 4 truck or 4 driver, probably a little headache, but shit, you be making some cash.
The gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Man, somebody turn on some Gucci or something. Dang.
What kind of throw is that?
Baker with a pick.
I'm sorry.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team.
Who you playing, Luda?
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their
Luda,
15.
who you playing? You act like you ain't hear me, dude.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj.
You playing nobody.
Down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Glitch.
Well, one
Yeah.
I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync,
And nigga,
as we're seeing so far, with that
word,
continuity
nigga probably
is there,
gonna
you can
work
see
or
that
something.
they're playing
Load
off
up,
each
man,
other
Luda. I
while
think I
controlling
could.
the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense.
Either you or Boss Hog.
Big yardage.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Hey, I got you next. I want Luda first. Word, you got money on yours? Word.
And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as he's got this up to
Hey,
45
don't
yards.
worry. You get your money after the game. I get mine after the
They want to
game.
do on the opening drive, establish
Don't worry
the
about
ground
that.
yards.
Yeah, remember our
You
conversation
bring your
we're
A
talking
game.
about, but one
That's
of
what
the
you
GMs in
gotta
the league
do.
has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game.
gotta
It's
bring
not
your A
necessarily
game
size.
now.
It's just about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
No sailing. Number 1 rule. No sailing. Who you playing? You pick them. You want to play for 5 or you want to play for 10?
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. No score.
We play
after
for
one
10.
on EA
We
Sports.
play for 10.
No score.
Craig,
So
big
that
boy
means
line.
just like that, they'll
Fly
operate
on
in the
me.
red zone now on 1st down. They'll run here with Balaj. Looking for a cutback lane from there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Open man is Kirk, complete.
Come on.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona
How is that even
touchdown.
possible when I fucking...
From 19 yards away. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Bears take over 1st and 10.
He said, Luda, he trying to play on the PS5. He got the PS5. You got the PS5. And it sounds like you making excuses, you yellow bitch.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can...
Damn, Drip. I mean, damn, up next, you didn't even send the man the whole amount.
Don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll set up a throw. A battle for it, and it's
The fuck out of here.
Buda Baker with a pick. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much?
I'm all right, man.
After games, don't we hear coaches...
Nah, I'm losing 13-0 now, man. They just made... I threw a jump ball to my receiver, and they let Buda Baker do it. Man, they let him Moss A-Rob, who is 6'2". Buda Baker, what, like 5'11"?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate.
Man, boy, I tell you.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Up next, you play West. Oh, no, you don't.
The Bears offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they're going to get this before he's taken down. 20 and a 1st down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lobs it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well.
He said you was crying about lagging.
1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field. Okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
I know, man.
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw.
Man, why did he throw that? I would.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 30. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want, but I will have to say, I think the #1 thing he does best is tackle.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Murray on the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First down, Cardinals.
They fake the handoff, now Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Not much there, only a yard. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
The 42-yard line.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And this is incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
You know Fletch about to whoop your ass.
On 3rd down.
He just did. He said, Luda, you ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right. It's caught at the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bears draw a bit closer. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now 13-7. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Now it's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Shedding the tackle, and now some room. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. That's complete to Butler. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. He'll buy some time right. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They go play action here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you
On yours, we saw it a long time ago.
The defense takes over at the spot of the placement.
Who just responded?
Chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
We saw it a long time ago. I'm just trying to fuck with Luda there.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 23. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do in certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Again, it's Balaj. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
On the play, brings up third down.
They run here with Jason Huntley. They'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. It's a big play on third down for the Cardinals. And even 50 yards on the ground.
Ain't no traffic with COVID, nigga. Ain't no COVID traffic. Because we at Chicago, we ain't got no traffic. Y'all got traffic?
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They run it with Balaj.
I know, like us, nigga, we don't. Our traffic ain't like what it used to be with COVID here. You know what I'm saying?
You certainly have to give a little credit here because
Our traffic ain't.
Now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
Balaj. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Eddie Jackson brought him down.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20.
I'm losing 13-7. Shit, nigga, this a game.
Come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change.
This a motherfucking game.
But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD. And that's
Hey, he said no. Quick to the motherfucker, too, did he?
Defense has been all over him.
They all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch?
Yes, sir! Let's go!
Here coming up.
Oh, I missed the extra point. 13-13. Motherfucker! This fucking snow and wind ain't no joke.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Let's go.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
But that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At their 48-yard line.
Final minute now of the third quarter. To throw again on second down. Murray, they'll set up the screen to Balazs. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Now they try the right side here. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it.
Fuck.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit.
Check drip out.
Check
drip out.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Check you out, baby. Look at you, baby, getting shit done. Aww.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling has been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move.
So it says you don't get both of her. You get a number what it says.
They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Second and 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Incomplete.
That's why I said do it. Fill it out, do both.
By the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Yeah.
The
I feel like
Bears
you
on
accomplished
3rd
something,
down.
don't you?
3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. The busy night continues for Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? They run. It's Kamara. 4th down, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is
Let's go!
touchdown, Bears.
Let's go! Yeah, tied it back up. This nigga ain't shit.
That pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes you throw, what, a touchdown strike? There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I feel I'll be a tail by the same sucker headlight.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this
that nigga wide open.
matchup. Tie game, fourth quarter. Hearts in their throats, waiting to see what happens here. Good yardage after the catch.
Me and my homies trick-or-treating.
30 and a first.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now left side, a completion to his tight end.
Fall out.
He's going to get
Damn.
this inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start.
Our game in the snow.
Pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? I'll tell you, far from ideal.
He said he liked Duke for 10.
But neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. They'll roll him out right. Open man, Butler complete.
No.
And they are able to stop. He does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, a 22.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's a run with Balaj. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
Yeah.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Kamara there with a 1st down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a couple. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll take it ahead to the 20.
Me and my homies trick or treat. Yeah.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And tight coverage. Backed away, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. They'll set up to throw. He'll get that complete. Tight end Cole Kmet. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. Now Murray off play action. This is Butler making the catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Where's Santa?
They fake the
Every
handoff.
dog got a dig, man. Every dog's got a dig.
This is caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian Kirk.
By what?
Kirk saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals.
No, I go, boss.
Makes the score Cardinals 34, Bears 20.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown
from 8 yards out. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Cardinals 41, Bears 20.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf in the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around, and now their backs against the wall. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.